Hello, and welcome back to Idiots Gaming. I've been a little busy in our walkthrough of a vein. I did some cleaning up. I wasn't completely happy with the quantity that I could store here, so I made more. Yay, storage! Because I'm a loot goblin, and loot goblins gotta have somewhere to put their loot. I did also move my workstations. They are now down here. Kind of like what I was thinking. And I wanted to get the tier 3 workstation, which takes a little bit of stuff. Fabrication workstation takes components. I don't even have any components. Iron ingots. I don't have any iron ingots. Screws. I got screws. I got screws for days. But to make iron ingots, I need a forge. And I can't really make the industrial forge because it takes scrap metal pipe and small scrap metal sheets, which I think you make in the tier 3 workbench. So I gotta make the crappy forge, which I mean I can do. That's easy. I can do that. So let's get that made real quick. Today we're gonna work on the base. I need to get fortifications up because I am petrified I'm gonna have a horde show up here. Okay, so I need reinforced metal brackets. I don't think I actually have any of those, and I need a pair of pliers. Which, I mean, that's an easy task. I'm actually kind of surprised I don't have a pair of pliers on me. I do. Okay, so it was yellow. It was... Remember where my basement is? Okay. We got metal brackets in... Not in here. I thought they were in here. Metal brackets, there we go. So to make reinforced metal brackets, I need a powered driver in here. And that's not a problem. We got drivers. We got bips and bops and boops and everything in between. And you know what? Because I've got a bunch of hydraulic drivers, we're just going to throw a hydraulic driver in there. Because a hydraulic driver counts for anything below it as well. So now we can make... Yeah. The reinforced metal brackets, I need concrete paste and screws. Well, I got the screws. And I've got concrete. I've got concrete paste. I just need to come up here and get it. And we'll grab a full stack. Another thing that's really, really heavy, so. And we're gonna just strafe down here. I tend to do that on a regular basis because it's a way for me to try to remember where things are. Okay, I need to take limestone out and put concrete paste in, and then we can just make a bunch of reinforced brackets. We're gonna need a lot of these, so might as well just craft them all. I'm gonna go put the limestone up. Obviously, I still need to organize all this stuff. That one's full. That one's not quite full yet. Oh my god, because there's one limestone brick in there. Okay, we'll just put that in misc. I'm gonna have to make more of those. I do have a bit of charcoal. God, I can't talk. To be able to make to be able to fire this thing. I need screws. Just take those. So we'll come over here to stations and we'll make a metal forge. And you know who doesn't like having a metal forge right at the bottom of their stairs? Okay. I need iron ingots, which we can worry about a little later. Oh no, actually, I want to make the tier 3 workbench, so that takes iron ingots, 5. Okay. To make an iron ingot, I need 10 pieces of iron scrap, so 50 iron scrap, and then some charcoal. give me iron ingots. And I think charcoal's here in the mist. Yep. And iron scrap. We'll split stack into 50. We'll take that. Okay. So put the iron scrap in as an ingredient. Put the charcoal in as fuel. Okay. And then we ignite. Nope, we need a lighter. We need a lighter. Can't make burning things without a lighter. I was looking up. I've got a crap ton of. I know how to spell. And I'm going to need that a lot. So we're just going to go ahead and lock that into our inventory. I should probably stop running around in the house. I'm making a bunch of noise. And ignite. One thing I will do, while that's cooking, I'm going to come up here. We're going to upgrade our gloves. Because, call me weird, I don't think latex gloves are what I want to wear while dealing with this. We're going to come over here, and we're going to see if we can't fix those. Firefighter gloves. They take hard leather and leather strips. Okay, cool. We got those. And I need a stapler. Probably need to start carrying a stapler on me. But that would involve intelligence, and that's more weight. So, firefighter gloves. And we'll repair, and we'll fix them. We'll put the leather back in. And that did consume all of my hard leather strips, so I'm going to have to go kill some piggies to get some more. Okay. How long? We have not hit. We have hit the temperature required to make iron ingots. They take 6 seconds a piece, so this isn't going to take a whole long time. We've already made 3. We're going for 10. Actually, the funny thing is that it didn't take the iron scrap out of my inventory, so I don't know where it got iron scrap from. Does it pull from your utility cabinet? Because I've got iron scrap in there because I literally didn't have anywhere else to put it. I kind of ran out of room in my box. That's why I made more. You retrieved the hot material protected by your gloves. Yay, gloves! No glove, no love. I did put that out because I don't want to keep burning my charcoal. Okay. So what else do we need? Stations. Make sure we want the tier 3. So we've got the iron ingots, which I probably made too many of. I need components. Components are made at the tier 2 workbench. Components require copper wire bundle and plastic casings. Okay, well, what do I need for the copper wire bundle? Copper wire bundle takes torn wires and plastic casings. I'll need 4 plastic casings for that, and another 4 plastic casings for the components. So I got to make plastic casings. And plastic casings take plastic ingots. Plastic ingots sounds like something made in the forge. That takes plastic scrap. Okay, cool. Let's go get some plastic scrap. I got some of that. Got a whole lot of that. And we'll just throw a stack in there and we'll see how many that gives me. Okay, and that is 10. I put enough in for 10. How much do I need for the 6 plastic casings I need? Plastic casings take 1 plastic ingot a piece. I need 6, so I need 6 plastic ingots. Take that out, even though it's still really, really hot. This only requires 482 degrees, so we're just going to go and put this iron ingot in here because I don't want to hold that really hot shit. And that doesn't take any time at all to craft. And there's 10. So extinguish that. The drawback is I'm burning through my charcoal really fast. Okay, so component. Components also will take... Okay, so we need to make some plastic casings. Okay, we can make plastic casings. Powered cutting. Okay, so I just put my cutting tool in here. I got a grinder. So we come down here to plastic casings, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, what do we need for the copper wire bundles? No, oh yeah, so I need torn wires. Let me go up to my MISC and see if I have any torn wires. I'm sure there's somewhere I can go and loot components. I just don't know where. Okay, not in there. Maybe in electrical. Be a good place for torn wires. I've got 6. Hopefully that's enough. I hope that's enough. Because I know they're kind of hard to find. I don't really want to go for a loot run just to go get one item. But I will if I have to. Okay. Copper wire bundle. I think I need... I got the plastic casings. I think. Oh shit, I made a crap ton of those. Those aren't 1-to-1. Oh, well, we got a crap ton of plastic casings. I guess you get 10 for every one you put in, you make. Okay, cool. Components. So we got plenty of those. Let's just make one copper wire bundle and see how many we get out of that. That gave me 10. So let's make 2 components. Let's see if I get one component for making one component or not. This is why I was saying in a much earlier episode, it'd be really nice if there was a quantity multiplier. That makes 5. Every time you make components, you get 5. Okay. Yeah, that is good to know. Stations. Tier 3. I need components. Okay. Got components. I need iron ingots. Got iron ingots. Can we make a Tier 3 station? I need heavy cutting, which is fine. I've got a grinder right here. Stations. Yay, look at that. I can make it. Whee! Let's put that over here. Hey, look at that. Examine connections means I can hook it up to my grid. Maybe? Does that mean I can turn on the light? Oh, I don't know. Okay. So that gives me the ability to make a lot of new stuff. Code locks, basic staples, hammer, mini sledge. And what I really want, I really want that. But I gotta go find a lawnmower blade. Okay. And we can make capacitors. I think I can make capacitors in the other one. Not 100% sure what all you can only make in this one, but hey, it's made. So, yay. I am going to make this, which takes 20 limestone bricks. And limestone bricks. Somewhere in here, maybe. No, limestone bricks are made in the forge. Limestone bricks take 2 concrete paste. So let's go get some more concrete paste. Like I said, I got a bunch of it, so. Concrete paste is literally just limestone and then water. And obviously the water's still on, so that's easy. But I want to build in a fence. Okay. Concrete paste. It says I grabbed some hot material, but I don't know what I grabbed. But I don't need these iron ingots anymore, so we'll throw those in this one. I'll throw a lot of this stuff in here, because I don't really need it on me at the moment. Okay, Limestone brick requires 1472 degrees. We're down to 11 charcoal, so. Ten charcoal. 9 charcoal. About to be 8. Yep, down to 8. I will just let that whole stack of concrete paste get turned into limestone bricks. So once that's done, I'll turn this off, and we'll see just how little charcoal I have left. Hey, look, it's done. And to answer the question, I'm down to 7 pieces of charcoal. To make charcoal, you take wood logs and burn them. One thing I desperately want to do, especially before it gets too late, is I want to start building walls out here. I'm not going to build a crap ton of walls to start. It's going to be a small enclosure, and as I can, I will build it out more. Reinforced wooden plank, reinforced wooden rod, and screws. Okay, I don't know how much of that stuff I have. I don't have much in the way of reinforced wooden planks, so I'm probably going to have to make more of those. But we will grab the screws, because I do have a bunch of those. We'll go downstairs, check the workstations, and see how much reinforced wood stuff I have. I know I've made some of it, probably not nearly enough. Because can you really ever have enough? None in there. There's a bunch of wooden rods. Reinforced metal brackets. I don't have any reinforced metal rod or wooden rods. I don't have. So we're gonna grab. We're gonna put all those in here. Okay, to make reinforced wooden rod. I actually have everything on me. I just need heavy cutting, which again is my grinder. Just yank it in there and we'll make like 50 of these. I got more brackets upstairs, so let me go get some of those and get some wooden planks, because I'm pretty sure I need wooden planks to make the reinforced wooden planks. Brackets and springs. Yeah, as I said, I got a lot of brackets, but I believe it's 6 to 1. We'll make a fence. It's 6 wooden planks to 1 rod. And 7 screws, which I got a crap ton of screws, and I got a bunch of iron ore that I can make into more screws. And this is obviously something I probably should have done off or between episodes, but I wanted to show you at least getting started doing this. Obviously, I'm probably not going to bore you with making or waiting around for all of these to get made. I may go ahead and make my furnace. Okay, that takes limestone bricks 20. Okay, not a problem. Reinforced metal brackets. I think I got some of those in here. Okay, we'll take those. We'll take. Okay. Did I already take them out? I don't remember taking them out. I got iron ingots. Got raw limestone. Where's my limestone blocks? Excuse me. Forge. Oh, never mind. They're still sitting right there. I'm stupid. Okay, makeshift thing. I need screws. I don't know. I'll just come in here and we'll grab some screws. Okay, stations. Powered driver. Okay, I need a driver. Not a driver in there. Hydraulic driver. Can I borrow this for a second, guys? Thank you. Build. And I think I'll put this over here by the washer and dryer. And I'm a little anal when it comes to where things get placed. But yay! Now we can just throw wood logs in here and make charcoal. It does take a fair amount. It's like one wood log per. So it's going to take a lot. And it's going to take a little while. But I do know somewhere I can go get wood logs. A lot of wood logs. And since that's just crafting, I can go to sleep. So I'm very tired, so let's go get some sleepy sleep. It's also dusk, so. And you can kind of hear in the background the I'm a still working noise going on. And we'll sleep for another 2 hours. I'll put it right about 4 a.m. It's about half an hour before daybreak. We're hungry and we're thirsty, so let's go take care of that real quick. And then we'll go get some wood logs. Kind of wish you could just hold down the drink and it would fill you instead of having to do this like 10 times. Okay. And we're hungry, so we need to get some food. Unfortunately, I don't have any super fantastic food yet. So we're going to eat some cooked basmati rice, and we're going to open and eat. And we'll check, see what we're still peckish. Once that goes away, I can actually see what the percentage is. I'm 14% peckish, so if I can find 14%, because I don't want to go over 14%. Cooked vegetable soup is 15%, so pretty damn close. Open and eat. And that puts me just barely into satiated. Don't want to go over too much into satiated, otherwise you become fat. I don't want to be fat. I've said this a few times now. I am still crafting. Yeah, because unfortunately sleeping, even though it advances the in-game timer, doesn't actually get any of this stuff done for you. So, we're going to go get some wood logs. And I got my handy-dandy spiked baseball bat, and I got my meat cleaver, and I got my pistol. But I do need to get my axes. We're gonna go chop up some stuff. And we disengage the handbrake, start the engine, and let's see if I go the wrong way. And again, morning fog. Gotta love the morning fog. Oh, we got a zombie over here. Hello, buddy. It's a runner. It's a speed bump now. Thump thump. And unfortunately, this is one of those games that you really do have to pay attention to the sounds. And where I want to go is, I think, right here. Let me double check. Yeah, it's right here. We need to go out and down that way. I'll figure it out. The funny thing is, I don't think many people go here for the reason I'm going here. But like I said in the last episode, which if you haven't watched it, you should really go check it out. I cleaned up a lot of... I think I went the wrong way. No, not... I'm a little paranoid about going the wrong way, because I always go the wrong way. But yeah, we went and cleaned up the car lot, so the giant pile of zombies is no longer there. And we got all the loot. Okay, so we hang a right, we hang another right, and an immediate left after the gas station. I'm not good with directions. So I have to check my map like a dozen times. I got spoiled by GPS. Which would be amazing if the game had like a built-in GPS. I believe it's this turn. Yes, and I want to turn south. So we go this way. I'm not used to going this way, so we ignore the first left and we take the second left. We may end up with some really, really, really good stuff here, but I'm not holding my breath on it. Lot lizard, no lot lizarding. I know I'm a trucker right now, but that doesn't mean I need a lot lizard, especially a zombie lot lizard. This is my turn. Says it's a dead end, but I don't believe him. Actually, the funny thing is, I guess it is a dead end, which is fine because I know where I'm headed. How to get there? That's a whole different story. I don't know which one of these turns it is. It's not this one. It's the next one. All right. And we're not going to go visit Partially Royal's base. Just like we're not going to visit Cage's base. I mean, we've already been to Cage's base. We've got some beer kegs there. There's not really a whole lot of content creators making stuff for this game, but those are two of the bigger ones. Yeah, we already checked their playthroughs. Do so. You can watch Partially Royal do stuff that he normally does. Cage is a fountain of information. And that's what we're looking for. I can't open a tough lock, but I can open it from the other side. Yeah, this is where I could have swore. Did I not engage that before I got out of the vehicle? I could have swore I did. Okay, what we're looking for is that giant stack of wood back there. So we're not going to engage the parking brake, because I want to get this vehicle as close to that as I can, and then we'll loot the crap out of this whole area. Because there can be some really good stuff here. That did not sound good. Get rid of the log bench. And I think you can pack up the tent. Yes. So you can pack up the sleeping bags, which having a sleeping bag comes in really, really, really handy. Because then you have a portable bed. I don't really think the camp chairs are worth it, but I could be wrong. Okay. That's about where I want to be. And we'll pack up this other tent. We'll grab the sleeping bag. Because worst case, I can throw a sleeping bag down in my box truck and sleep when and wherever I want. Maybe, yeah. Go ahead and take the chair too. I like camp chairs. But before we get started on the massive amount of harvesting the wood logs from the pile here, I'm going to loot. I'm going to pillage because it's me, and of course I'm going to loot and pillage. Hello, anybody here? .38 special round. Some iron arrows, combat helmet, barbed wire pistol suppressor. That's coming home with me. Actually, that's not coming home with me. That's getting put on right this second. Now, we're all James Bondish. Radio transmitter, duffel bag. And somebody decided they didn't want to be a zombie. So they shot themselves in the head. So, I'll take your gun. Thank you. I'll take a little bit more ammunition for this gun, too. And we'll take that. Okay. I so wish you could take these. I want one of these at my base. That is a tough lock, which means I cannot open it. Hey, we got some Zombrin. And we're just going to move the cot because I want what's underneath of it. Ooh, look, it's a gun case. We all know what they keep in gun cases. They keep zombies in gun cases. Yeah, Ep9, a small bullpup submachine gun. I think that's kind of the MP5. I think. We'll look at it a little later. After I'm done looting and pillaging everything I can. I need to destroy these. Because you get some really good stuff out of these. There's torn wires that I was talking about earlier. If you see server racks, destroy them. Because obviously the internet and stuff isn't working anymore, so it's not like you're going to connect to freaking the hub. And we'll come over here and get these crates. And I am purposely walking because I'm trying not to attract any zombies. Zombos. Bites. Biters, no biting. I would like my head to stay exactly the shape it's in. I like my head. Now, if you're ever wondering where to get limestone and stuff, you can normally get it in these yellow dumpsters, and they're all over the place. Just bear in mind, limestone is really, really heavy. Okay, and we'll take that off, and did we get anything good? We got the UN-P9, the UN-57, another Wolfram 17, some Lone Star Vipers, a Lone Star 1911, some frag grenades. So, some weapons? And we got 2 more tents or Quonset huts to search. I can pick the lock. If I can pick the lock, I'm going to pick the lock because I need that sweet, sweet lockpicking experience. And if you're ever just wanting to cheese the system and you've got a double door like this, and you can just lock one side, come around to the other side, and pick it. And that will give you the lockpick experience. So if you are okay with cheesing the system, those are coming home with me. I like beer kegs. Beer kegs are my... Oh, yep. Tomahawks. Very, very happy to find a tomahawk. Very tough lock. Can't open. Tough lock. I can't even open that. And the weapons case has a tough lock. And if you want, you can literally just take those with you. That way you can open them when you get to a high enough level and you don't have to worry about, where was that tough lock? Where was that very tough lock? Why worry about where they are? You just take them with you. And then they're wherever you are. Just bear in mind, there's still some bugs when it comes to like leaving stuff in the back of like your box truck or your pickup. Yes, I will take that charcoal. I wish I could take that fracking generator right there. But the game doesn't have towing in it, so you can't hook up to it. Because I would back my box truck right the hell in here and take that thing home with me. Because remember, at some point in time, power is going to go out. And now I just found a blood test kit. Doesn't sound like much, but I'm sure you've noticed I've been picking up blood bags left and right. Well, if you don't know what your blood type is, you can make yourself sick by giving yourself the wrong type of blood. Unless you use O-neg blood. O-neg blood is universal. Which is why they always want me to donate. Okay, let's check out this last cabin, or Quonset hut, or whatever you want to call it. It is completely unlocked. It's a very tough lock, so no getting into that. MREs! I love MREs. Except for, there's a bug in the game currently that MREs go bad. If you're not familiar, MREs are designed to last like 20 years. That's why preppers and stuff love them so much. And I'm not going to deconstruct everything here, because we're going to come back here. I may do it off camera. I mainly just wanted to show you most of the normal stuff. We'll probably come back here when I got my lock picking up to 25 and I can do a little bit better job of clearing this. And if you want, there's a little dirt bike motorcycle thingamabobber. It does qualify as a vehicle. You can drive it. I just don't want it at this moment. It might be fun to play around with later. Let me know if you want to see an episode where I just drive around a little motorcycle. We just go like terrorize everybody on a little motorcycle. Might be kind of fun. It's like I need to find the go-kart track. I think I was moving too much. Okay, glove box. Some batteries. Nothing in the back. Okay, let's unload and... Oh, no. Hold on. Before we unload, I did see these boxes over here. I want to get these boxes. These are toolboxes. Remember, a boat is a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. And I am already very incucumbered, so I do need to get my axes back out. I have 3 of them now, and I am definitely keeping one of these tomahawks on me. Okay, if you're curious as to why I came here to get wood logs, come up to one of these heavy log piles, and I think there's a few of these in the game. You just hack it with the axe, and you get some. You don't get a whole lot. It says I can't get any more from this. Alright, so I got the wood logs I can get from here. Not a whole lot, but it's better than chopping down trees. And, I got weapons. I got 12 wood logs out of that. And the eagle-eyed among you may have noticed There's another one. There's a smaller one over here. Let's go smack it with the axe and see what we get. Yeah, we don't smack it with the axe. We just... we got 4 more wood logs. So, yeah, we got 16 wood logs coming here. Not to mention, weapons, a tomahawk, blood test kit schematic. All in all, I think it was worth it. And I'm going to do something a little unsavory. And we're going to come here. We're going to grab the shovel. Remember, don't try this at home. It's illegal in a lot of places. And you just smack it until you get the "you can't get anything more from this" message. Which will have a multiplier next to it, an X number. Letting you know, you've gotten that message this many times or that many times. I don't want that human flesh. I don't know what that's meant for. I think you can cook it, but that's horrible. We're not doing that. We are not cooking the flesh of our fallen brethren. Yes, I have a really bad habit of trying to disengage the parking brake when it's not actually engaged. Because normally it's engaged, but if I don't try to disengage it every time, I'm going to not disengage it when it actually needs to be disengaged. But now back to the house. And I'm going to leave that gate open because I don't really care. It'll be a while before I come back here because I need to get that lockpicking skill. Alright, we come out. We hang a right, another right, and we'll be back on road, paved with actual road. I need to watch that movie again. It's been a long time. I don't completely agree with the pacing of said movie, but if you know what movie I'm talking about, beep boop it down there in the comments below. Bonus points if you know where I got that beep boop it down in the comments below thing. It's not stealing, it's homage. I'm paying tribute to the guys who have much better sayings than I do by tactically acquiring their sayings. Yeah, we'll take this home. We got some wood logs that we can turn into charcoal. We got some straight charcoal. And while I'm out looting, I'm going to start looting houses before too long. And you do find a fair amount of charcoal in the sheds. Look for the cracked buckets. I don't know why the cracked buckets seem to have charcoal in them a lot. And obviously, grills. Little hibachis. Good places to find already made charcoal. At some point in time, I'll make the secondary charcoal refinery so I can make refined charcoal. I am assuming burns hotter and hopefully burns longer. Stand up, sit down. Stand up, sit down. And that one's down. And I know it's not this house. I know it's not this house. Yay, I made it to my house without turning down the wrong driveway. Whee, that's a first. I'm impressed by the little things. Okay. What all did we get there? We got... let's go to weapons. We didn't really get anything new. I mean, we got the tomahawk. I'm very, very happy to get the tomahawk. And I'm going to put that... that is going to replace my cleaver. Because that is a much better weapon. It's actually a better weapon than the spiked baseball bat, but I'll switch back and forth. That gives me 2 melees and a pistol. So, yay. I'm probably not going to be using the Ep9 anytime soon. Because, yeah, that takes that rare ammunition, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ouch. We got a 20 round mag, and a 50 round mag. The 50 round mag is for the bullpup. The 20 rounds are for the pistol. And then we got another 44 rounds. And we got a fair amount of, scrap and stuff to make stuff. And the main thing I wanted was those wood logs. I'll take those wood planks too, and the wood scrap. We'll empty it off screen like normal. Not the game was being a little weird there for a second. Okay. We're gonna go downstairs and see how my crafting should be done. So hopefully we can build a couple walls. I hope. Okay, we'll put the we'll put the wood planks in. We won't put anything in there. But we'll take those out, those out, those out, those out, and the screws. We're going to go ahead and put the charcoal in here, even though maybe not. Alright, got the charcoal in there, and we'll go ahead and put the wood logs over here. We'll let them start burning, because it does take quite a while to turn them into charcoal. I think it's 1 minute per log, and we've got 23 logs to burn. I wish you could make it out of wood scrap and wood planks, because I got so much of that shit. And pay no attention to the smoke coming through the floor. It's fine. I promise it's fine. It'll be okay. Okay, fortifications. I'm going to start with the large fence gate, which I need a couple metal brackets for. My house is not on fire. I don't know what you're talking about. It's actually not. That is actually fine. It just doesn't look fine. Okay. I used all my brackets. So I need to come up here and get some more out of the cabinet or box. Alright. It would be nice if the house started filling with smoke and it made it so you couldn't do that. Right now the haze you see is just the fog. Alright, nope. I can make that. Yes, I can. Okay, and like I said, I'm not going to go out super far right now because I can't really afford to. So we'll go out to about here. And you can only put these on the correct side. So you can't screw up because, see, it literally won't snap to the other side. Which is good for people like me who screw up things like that on a regular basis. Okay, and then fences. I want to go across the whole yard. And I'm definitely at an angle, and I know it. I just don't care. I guess I could straighten it out a little bit. I'm out of something. What am I out of? I am out of screws. I need more screws. It's over here. About the time I get done playing this, I will know where everything is. Now, I probably don't have enough crafted to actually do this fence. Like, I'm already down to 10 wooden planks, so I can do one more of these. And I have to go back downstairs and get more. But I'm just going to go about here to the corner of the house. I'm going to use the house as a wall. No, I'll come one fence off the wall, off the house here, and go that way. Because otherwise they'll just break down my door. And I don't want them to break down my door. I like my door. My door is pretty. Hey, my door is not pretty. I just don't want them in my freaking building. And I am out of reinforced blah blah blahs. So I have to make more. This is very, very costly. I need reinforced wooden planks, which is here. So I need more screws and metal brackets. Actually, I have that on me, so I'm gonna need more wooden planks, which I have on me. Hey, look at that. Well, we'll get all those queued up, and then we'll go get more metal brackets, because we're gonna need it. Because I'm now out. Already burned through all the ones I put in there. But I'll probably finish this off episode, because this is already getting to be kind of lengthy, and I don't think you guys really want to watch me build the entire fence. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. It's like I'm going to have to make a crap ton more metal brackets. I'm going to have to make reinforced metal brackets. I got to make a lot of stuff. I wanted to show, like, actually making the forge and the charcoal thing and the tier 3 workbench. And the nice thing what you could do is you can queue up a bunch in that, and you can queue up a bunch in this. So tier 3 can make everything the tier 2 can, the tier 2 can make everything the tier 1 can. So there's no point in having all 3 of these, except for the fact if I need just normal metal brackets, I can queue them up in all 3. And I can make a bunch of. I did not get more planks. Unfortunately, the reinforced wooden planks take 9 seconds each. Each one of those fences takes 6. So for the quick math out there, it is, might as well say, just shy of a minute for every single wall. Not counting the reinforced rods and the metal brackets that go into them. A lot of time. But the tier 1 wood scrap will break easily and can be damaged by everything, including zombos. Tier 2. Fortified wood is much stronger than scrap wood and is vulnerable to heavy melee weapons, firearms, explosions, etc. I don't think the zombos currently have any heavy melee. So, zombos can't break these. Tier 3. Limestone can only be damaged by explosives and large firearms. Zombos definitely don't have those. This will keep your base completely safe. This is more for PvP. Scrap metal, tier 4. Scrap metal is only vulnerable to explosives. For my arc players out there, this is your metal tier. You need C4 and stuff to blow these up. Reinforced wooden planks. I got a couple. I might have enough. And obviously my construction skill is getting to be astronomical. Astronomical. Yeah, I'm a bit of a movie nerd. Fence. Build. One more and then start make a right. Yeah, that's it. Don't have any more. And we are out of reinforced wooden planks again. Like I said, this is obviously going to take a very long time. So I will probably continue this off stream or off screen. And I will show you what all I got done next episode. So I think I'm just going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the content, remember to smack that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. Helps me out a great deal. Lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And it's free for you. We all like free stuff, right? And be sure to drop a comment. Tell me what your favorite joke was. Tell me what stupid thing I did in this episode that you enjoyed or didn't enjoy. And until next time, I've been an idiot, obviously.